I was diagnosed with a form of melanoma, which is a malignant skin cancer known as desmoplastic melanoma, which is a form of melanoma that doesn't produce melanin. Well, melanin is one of the signals normally of melanoma. Melanin is what turns skin cancer brown, so that when you are told by a physician or you have a skin color like I do to watch for brown spots, the melanoma that's been removed from me has no brown dye in it because it has no melanoma or no melanin. As a result, it becomes difficult both to diagnose and to manage because you don't have any of the normal ABCs of melanoma to go by. The ABCs of melanoma are abnormal, brown, and changing, and those are the signs that most people use when they do self-examination to detect the presence of melanoma or a suspicious growth. The type of melanoma that I was diagnosed with doesn't produce the melanin, therefore it's not brown, and we have to be suspicious of any and all growths that I've got, whether it's a simple pimple or a wart. When I was first diagnosed, the focus was on treatment and elimination of the cancer that I had at the time, and nobody warned me that there was going to be after effects, if you will, anxiety, depression, concern, or fear. The frustration of not having your body work the way it used to work. Dealing with the frustration that at times, sometimes you feel like your body is an enemy because it can turn on you and you don't have any warning. And also, it causes you to be blue and because you feel very ungrateful. I have been treated. I'm still walking around. I'm a cancer survivor. Why am I not grateful for this gift that I've been given? Which causes a lot of inner tension and causes you to focus a lot on, am I ungrateful and should I minimize the fear? Which just causes you to obsess more about yourself to the exclusion of other people, and it doesn't make you feel good. It's not a healthy self-examination. Anxiety sometimes feels like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to get through the day? I was taking a shower, I washed my back, and I felt a bump. Lots of people get pimples on their back. Am I lucky enough to have a pimple on my back, or do I have something else? So I have to then get my family involved. So it's an anxiousness. I'm not depressed about it, it's just you start to speed. You start to obsess about something, almost to the point where you want an answer, and you want it now. Am I okay? You should be checking yourself. You should be having your family participate in it. It draws you closer. It's when it changes from a concern, I got to call the doctor and talk to them about this. I found this bump, could you just take a look at it and should I call? To it becoming the focus of your day. It becoming the focus of your family, or you forcing it to become the focus of your day, your family, the dinner table conversation, that it changes from a healthy concern to a debilitating anxiety. Finding somebody to teach you how to manage anxiety and depression is the most important first step. When you find yourself dealing with depression as a cancer survivor or anxiety, your friends, your family, your caregivers, your support network can help give you the tools to deal with it. They can't fix it for you. It's very different. It's different from the patient's perspective. If you're not feeling well when you're going through active treatment, they can go and they can get you some medication. They can make you feel better. When they're dealing with the fallout, the cancer survivorship, the anxiety issues, the depression issues, they can be there to support you, but you have to a certain extent, recognize what's going on so that you can open the lines of communication. I didn't realize that I was suffering as much as I was, and finally, my partner said to me, you need help. I can't get you through this anymore. You need to seek professional help. They give you the tools to identify what's going on. They give you the tools to understand what the anxiety is. It's not the pimple. It's the concern of what the pimple represents. And they also, to some extent, give you some ways to manage that. For instance, if it, God forbid, is a recurrence, it's good that you're concerned. It's not good that you're this upset about it. Seek the help. Early intervention prevents metastasis. So they teach you to channel the anxiety into a much more constructive channel. That gives you a little bit more of a handle on the depression, because you don't feel so helpless. You don't feel so out of control. You don't feel that your life has changed so much for the negative, that you still have some of the control that you had before you were diagnosed with cancer. The good news about anxiety, depression, and cancer survivorship is that people are becoming aware of it now, and also that you can seek help for it, and you can be taught ways to channel it and manage it, both to be something positive and help you recognize and learn the lessons that you've learned from having cancer, and also to help other people through those, recognizing it, other patients, other friends. Cancer is going to leave your body, it's not going to leave your mind, and that's one of the things that the Lance Armstrong Foundation teaches you. But you have to learn how to manage that cancer in your mind. And the way that you do that is both physically and emotionally, by doing the screenings, by recognizing that there is going to be some anxiety, there's probably going to be some depression, and how you channel those. And then you learn how to wake up every morning and be grateful for the day.